cannot see it. The sun is so bright, I can only hear it. A lot of birds coming over here to check me out. What's this guy doing? Does he have any food? I didn't pack up I didn't strap down my pack. I just kind of started walking, so I don't know if I'm going to go all the way down yet. A lot of these places, you can see that they've done some digging, but a lot of it just looks very, very broken. The hodgepodge of rocks that is. See, is that almost looks like a 2 or 3 sides of a crystal formation there. See, I think finding even just halfway clear quartz like this is neat. But I don't know, there's just a lot of oh, look at this. Look at that. That almost looks like glass, but it's not. Get off of me, fly. Well, that's a couple of unusual finds, but that is like really clear glass, and whoa, I just got a head rush there. Let's sit back down. Stick my head down into the dirt there and dig a while and then stand up quick. Don't drop this little one, boy, that's gonna be easy to lose. I could see the pollen go by in a wave when the wind blew there. Yeah, that's another, it's not really a, well, I don't know. Look at that side. It's like where one of those points got busted out of. I think I'll take a look right here pretty good. Just because it's the first identifiable bottom I could see. Oh, is it? No, nothing. Not as much quartz in all that. I think I'll keep that piece. Some busy stuff. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna start the camera and walk out of here, and then I'm like, oh, but this, oh, but this. I did that like 3 times yesterday, and kept one of the videos. Oh, that totally is right there. It's definitely not loose from anything either. Dang, that's pretty. A couple of them right there. It's got some math in it. Another one. Definitely broken pieces of the same kind of stuff I'm seeing locked up in the rock right there. This probably ain't making the best video compared to the ones I was climbing around out here, but I wanted to take a peek at all this. It ain't easy to get up here, so I might as well spend some time up here. Oh, got another head rush there. Let's see, the road comes in that way. There's the Jeep. I lost it for a minute. It's in that little clearing on the road. Man, that seems kind of like a long ways away from here, you know? Let's go check out the rocks some more. That's neat though, that you can see crystal formation locked up in the stone up here. Like, not too many places I've ever seen that. Wind is really starting to dry me out. You know what was strange too is the route that I walked in this time. I really didn't see very many flowers. There were the few like soon to bloom ones on the cactuses, but yesterday leaving here I saw, I mean, all kinds of fully bloomed cactus. So boy, I could probably spend a lot of time up here just dinking around, looking at rocks and digging through these little drainage piles. But I'm gonna get a nasty sunburn on the back of my neck today if I stay up here very much longer. I put some sunscreen on my nose and my face, but I can already tell it's the back of my neck right there that, maybe I'll turn my hat around backwards. Dude, the gangster shading of the neck is actually fairly effective. What's neat about this whole fixture of rocks though is it's such a microcosm of the area that there's the mixture of rocks in color, composite types, formations. It's all just a hodgepodge, all in one area that you can, walk across in a, short amount of time. I don't think there's very much danger of getting lost out here because of the shape of the thing. It's just the general this way good, that way bad, you know. You can't really get high center because there's just so many different ways you can go, which I think I'm gonna run out of space if I keep going this way because of the big rocks going down. But let's check it out. Yeah, I can probably go this way. I better strap in. Actually, it's a fair difference wearing a backpack loose and then trying to climb all this stuff. So I always try to remember to strap it in before I really get moving. Yeah, I guess I can't go the whole way this way, but I definitely could get to the other area, the other pile of rocks like I had planned to today. You would just have to go all the way around. Like you would not come up this hill at all. You kind of follow the path of the power lines down to that low field and then come up over on that side. It's just too big of an expanse to try to do both in one shot. I think also that's why they've closed that area down there, more so because the bighorn sheep using it, they want to kind of protect it a little bit and not just have vehicles driving through and whatnot. So these kind of areas I completely understand. I do not mind just walking in here to explore them instead of driving the whole way. It keeps them nice so that everyone can enjoy them. Yeah, so like from here, actually not even from here, I think you'd have to go over this hill and start that way, because that's going to be a thorn mess over there. I don't know, I think I might do that the next time I come out here, because I've adventured on top of that one all I can, and I kind of desire to climb that other one now. So let's get a look and we'll plan the next trip out here. So from walking from the Jeep there, I think I'd go down the regular trail and just walk. Yeah, that'd be the best way. I mean, otherwise you're just going up and down with the hills anyway. I think I'd rather just go down one and up one. And that other side, it's a lot more shallow than I remembered. And I think, like a lot of places in my mind, I kind of conflicted a couple locations together. Because that one, you drive all the way back there to get to the kind of boulder areas. Other than that, it's like a boulder field, like flat fields of rock. And I think that's some of what the bighorn sheep like to come and use those areas. And it had become basically a dump. People were dropping TVs down there, and it's like anywhere that you could drive to that would seclude you completely, people would drop gunk, which they do it out in the national forest with vehicles, like 1,200 a year, which is kind of amazing. There's a few famous ones too, like there's a fairly new raptor that's out in one of the canyons just sitting down there. Nobody's ever bothered to try to go get it because of the cost associated with retrieving it and the likelihood of it, you know, being worth it in the end anyway. It just sits out there and rots away. That's not too far from here. Probably the closest one I've ever seen. Well, here's a kind of open flower. I think some of it's just the time of day. The night was like 55 last night. Out here, I don't know, maybe it'd be a little colder. I think my house is actually higher up, but sometimes the cold goes low in the spring, so that's a good look at my neighborhood that way. The pointiest thing, I guess you could say, over there, the pointiest looking deal, that's Crystal Peak, and that's basically the big hill I live on. Easy to look at elevation thing. My phone, I should try to get something like that again. I think I'm going to go down this hill just a little bit because the wind is just brutal on my nose. I feel like plug up my nose and just talking like this all the time. Drying it out. Try to get down here past these trees. I don't know if I'm recording this or I'm just babbling and walking, but it's nature still. Who knows? Maybe I won't remember some of this stuff in the future anyway. Yeah, much better right here. Still feel a breeze, but it's just not so parching of the nostrils. Oh, there we go. There's a nice one. I guess this is why I decided to come this way, is to see the flowers, but you can see that it's pretty early. A lot of these aren't even close to becoming a flower yet. We normally get a lot more flowers like July, but we're so dry and warm early that the little rain that we got, I think, started up a lot of flowers pretty early. Yep, another one. I like to see some like yesterday that were just wide open, and that's probably closer to like noon because it's only 9:30. Stuff hasn't been looking at the sun that long yet. Only my neck has. Take a rest here and probably just stop the video. I'm tired, running out of energy.